It's actually a great transition. I want you to get the music, all right? I want Akon locked up. They won't let me out because he said his homie
Jonathan Kuminga is locked out.
Jonathan Kuminga is locked up, and Steve Kerr won't let him out.
Speaking of Kuminga, here's what Kerr had to say about Kuminga.
Jonathan's time will come. He's a very, very young player. He's very talented. He's just got to keep working. Things will go well for him as long as he stays on the path. This is how it goes for young guys on championship teams. There's just no free minutes. But the development comes every day. That's the thing. It's it's not like development only comes with minutes played. It comes with coming to practice and getting the work in every single day. So he's working hard. He's staying ready, and his time will come.
His time will come, but he's got to stay patient, and he will find a role. My thing was, JaMychal Green played well yesterday. He played well, and I think JaMychal Green needed a game like that. 4 offensive rebounds, 5 in all, 6 points. Thought he cut to the basket really well. He was in the right spots.
Good floor game.
Good
That's
floor
the way
game
I
for
would
JaMychal
describe
Green.
it.
Good, very good.
But his defense was good.
His defense is good.
He made a nice
and I know
block.
it's probably going to be good for the most part.
Yeah.
I don't need to see him right now. I need Kuminga to get reps.
Yeah, but he's locked up.
He is locked up. He's very locked up. All bad.
Oh, see, this is where I miss my old board op, Joe Spadoni. He would have had the locked music right there, ready to go. Locked up, they won't let me.
Shut up. See, you hear it?
There it is.
Look at the shut the lemon.
I got to hear
shut up.
I got to hear the cage opening and closing.
I didn't know there was going to be he's got locked up, and that was supposed to be the cue. You just said get the music.
Me and Spadoni have been doing hours and hours and hours of night radio.
You haven't been doing hours and hours.
There it is,
never
right
on the
there.
board. Lubman's never on the board.
That's Kuminga
He's
right now.
producing.
On the bench.
He is locked up. He is locked up. But you know what? The young man will play this weekend. He'll play this weekend against Charlotte or Detroit. He'll get some run. And Mully said something yesterday. He said, look, man, the rookies, the youngsters in the game, play to your role. Play your role, know your role, and simplify your game. But in practice, that's when you go out to veterans and show off your game and show it off to the coaches to say, hey, look, I'm ready for more.
But what's his role, I guess, is my question to you.
Well, his role is going to be defender, facilitator, cutting to the basket, screen setting, and being athletic. And not even maybe facilitating.
Okay,
maybe it's just playing defense. And then
to me, it's defense first.
And I talk to everybody out there.
Yeah.
Defense first, no doubt. That's defense for everybody.
But him specifically.
But the 2-man game between him and Wiseman, I believe, is underrated. Yeah, I believe it's really underrated.
But I agree with you, but when I see some of the lineups that are out there, the combinations, it's hard because he's not touching the ball. So when he finally gets it every third or fourth possession, he wants to do something with it. Spin move, attack the hoop. Because you know how it is. You get up and down the court a few times. You feel like you're not a part of the flow of the offense. And this is where I would say to him, he's got to do a better job when he's off ball of moving around and screening for others. I think that's an area that he can improve on.
But I also didn't think the lineup of JaMychal Green, James Wiseman, that front court. I didn't like that front court with Kuminga. There's too many guys there.
I'm right there with you.
You got to take one or the other out. So he's been the odd man out right now. I would not give up on Jonathan Kuminga. There's a world of talent that's in his body. No, I don't know who's giving up. Some people, man, Kuminga's going to be fine, but he's got to learn, and he will get his time. This is a long, long season. We have 77 games left. Kuminga will get his time to shine. Now he's understanding, okay, let me get my role. Let me play defense. Let me be all right. So it's all good.
I thought Bob Fitzgerald made a really good point last night, and he wasn't referencing Kuminga specifically, but just guys in general. Everyone wants to score. They feel like that's how you get your offensive input, especially when you're young. Hey, I got to have the ball. I got to score. No. You're going to miss 50% of your shots. And Bob Fitzgerald said this last night. I'm actually going to use this with my basketball team this year. He's like, you want the rock? You want to score? Go grab some offensive rebounds.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. He's got to crash glass. He's got to play defense, and he's got to screen set. His time will come. I will not freak out about Jonathan Kuminga. I love that Steve Kerr said that. I also love what Steph Curry said afterwards about Jonathan Kuminga. He said, people forget my rookie year, I got a couple DMPs. I didn't start playing until our season was over.
What's the famous name?
AC Law. He's smart.
Come on, man.
Playing over Steph Curry in the fourth quarter.
Does it even matter?
Curry brought
today,
up,
does it even matter?
No, it doesn't. But Curry brought up. He brought up Klay Thompson playing behind Monte Ellis and not getting a chance until Monte was shipped off to Milwaukee. He discussed Draymond Green not playing really his first couple seasons until David Lee got hurt.
Yeah.
Remember David Lee?
David Lee was our first
hamstring.
All-Star in like 14 years.
So he will get his time. And Curry's like, look, now we look back at it, and I know it's hard for some of these youngsters to hear that. Their time will come. So I would not freak out about that.
Like Kevon Looney was talking about, he barely played his first 2 years. I listen to Kevon Looney now, and it's like, I totally forgot that he just was non-existent for the first couple of years. You look at him now, and you just assume he's part of the fabric of the team.
No doubt.
And
he didn't play, remember? He was just like, I didn't even think he was an NBA player at times.
No one did. I didn't know if his hip would hold up, So, look, everyone's got their moments. I just look, JK, there is a player to be unlocked. But to me, it starts with, you can't just play basketball when the ball's in your hand. No. And especially on this team, because this is a team that, for the most part, if you want to play well, you got to play defense, you got to move without the ball. And that doesn't just mean moving so you could get the ball yourself, moving to screen for others, right? Like that's, I would like that part to be really knocked in to Kuminga, because I watch him now. He runs to the corner and he kind of just stands there. Not that he's pouting, but he's just standing there waiting for the ball to come to him. You can have an impact, move around.